Hello and welcome to another video talking about giants. But before I do, I want to talk about the awakening, because this is a vast subject, a huge spectrum to it. You've got the unseen world, the spiritual world, the psychic end of things, the mediums and so on, and the light workers. On the other end of things you have the physical play out side of things, and you have evidence of these giants in the rock itself. They are the bodies of these titans of old that are talked about in so much mythology. And I can assure you they were living creatures. Part of what is coming out about this whole mud fossil idea, as well as proof that some of these were 100% human, what is also coming out is the chronology of time that we're told about has been stretched back to impossible time spans that is beyond our understanding. I mean, we're talking about dinosaurs dying out 65 million years ago, which is rather strange considering you have cave paintings and carvings depicting these creatures, which implies it is within human living memory. So are we suggesting that humans have been around for 65 million years? Or perhaps these dinosaurs, as we're told that's what they are much more recent? And there is definitely evidence that some of them still exist today. But anyway, so what I want you to get across, the point I'm trying to get across here is this awakening is far greater than it seems to be, and you're feeling the effects of it, and I'll come back to that in a minute. But for now I just want to talk about the giant humans. Now we're talking about the era of what most people will think of as Adam and Eve, the first humans, and they were giants. Adam was quoted as being almost 2 miles in height. I know that sounds incredible, but if you look at No Forests on Earth, or No More Forests on Earth series of videos, just put that in on YouTube and you will find that trees were massive. The amount of oxygen they could produce would allow everything to be scaled up. So it's not that there was us and there were giants, everything was larger. And then with the reduction of oxygen, everything has come down in size. Now I think when we're talking about the original humans, we're talking about a human that had all the senses switched on. I'm going to use the biblical story because it's quite easy to illustrate it then. Now if you look at Adam in the descriptions in the Bible, he is given dominion over the earth and he oversees the Garden of Eden. He's basically a caretaker manager, shall we say. I believe he had the ability to communicate with the trees, with the plants, with the fish, with the animals, with the birds, you name it. Anything living, he could talk to them either telepathically or by some of the other means. He had all 360 senses switched on at that time until after the original sin in the Garden of Eden, and they were kicked out, and then they became mortal, and their senses were obviously a lot more decreased. I believe they are Rhesus negative blood group, compatible with angels, which will also be Rhesus negative blood group. Their descendants still exist today. I'll come to that in another video. But anyway, if you look at what it says after the flood, it says about the Creator put measures in place to stop humans and angels mating again. There I think you'll find is where the Rhesus positive blood comes in, the ones that no longer can compete. So when they talk about the royals do not mix with commoners and have offspring with commoners, I think you'll find that's just a deception. What it's actually saying is they can't mate with us. Simple as that. Yes, they are of a negative blood group and there are negative blood group humans, but make the difference here. They are different beings. One lot came from the fallen angels, the other ones came from the original humans. Now I'm going to talk also, because this comes into this, about why you are here, but I'm going to leave that to another video because this is all linked in. So I'm asking you, please bear with me on this, and I will cover and expand on this and join all the dots, and I will answer all these questions and what your purpose is in all this, because you do have a part to play, trust me on this one.